Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, best of 9 Liereyy and the Viper in store for us here. Let's directly jump into game number 1. We are on Arabia here, and both players not allowed to pick a civilization twice. Went for Aztecs here in the very first map. So now we are seeing how the maps are looking and how players are playing it out. Liereyy, very aggressive wood here, not so great. Nice defensive goals, but very much on a hill. Tough to wall indeed. And we have the Viper, a better wood, but very aggressively as well. Let's take a look, trying to get the boar here. Maybe a small lane of Liereyy. The Eagles were fighting a bit, but no boar steal yet from what I've seen earlier on. Oh, the villager going back and forth, but yeah, shouldn't be the worst thing ever here. Not the biggest delay. Boar's coming in time. So now Aztecs War. Obviously with the other maps in store here, that will probably be not a pick for any other map. Maybe El Dorado, if you would have desired that. But they will play it on Arabia. Totally fine choice. And let's see how they will play it out. Thrash absolutely an option. M&A forward an option. Going on to archers as well. So we for sure we'll see some aggression. Barracks out now here, and the Viper's building his barracks as well. 5 militia Thrash, most likely going to be it. Otherwise he would have delayed the barracks a bit more. 4 on wood here for both players, but not sending more. And 5 on berries. The Viper may be going for the aggression after the Thrash. And remember, guys, we saw in the last Escape Gaming tournament, the Viper thrashing and afterwards going for the flash really gave him the advantage here against Liereyy, who tried to go for thrash and fast caster afterwards. No farm by anyone, and we can see 6 on wood compared to only 4 on wood. And that should mean the Viper might click up. And indeed you can see no militia being built here so far. Going for a second lumber camp, and that will be kind of a fake thrash against a real thrash. The Viper will go for some feudal aggression. Liereyy will play it out with the thrash here. 3 militia out. Now pushing some deer, so he is not scouting. Let's see what he sees. Not too much. The Viper now clicked up with his sweet pop 24. Liereyy being house, but is building it. Was roughly, yeah, not even a 5-second loss here. Militia out. The Viper lower in points. Liereyy could be a bit curious. And look at that gold from the Viper. He has very bad gold spot. Look at that. So that might be the reason why he went for that strategy. But still, the militia could have been over on the map, but they are late. And let's see if the Viper is ready to defend here. For now, he might see the militia coming in time. And I think those houses are in a good spot to, yeah, just give him intel. 1 militia being sent back. I'm not really sure why he's doing that. The Viper with a quick wall. Shouldn't lose any villager time here. Maybe there's a passing over here, but unlikely. And the Viper now reaching, oh, even walling that villager. Beautiful move here. Now reaching feudal age 2 minutes earlier. Then we will see that from Liereyy. Let's see how that will go for him. Militia now coming in, and the Viper, you can see instantly M&A, and instantly going aggressive as well, not trying to clear up the militia here at home. He is going for the forward. Sees that he has a nice tight spot everywhere. He can have nice easy walls over here, can wall his villagers, and then he should be safe. And at the same time, Liereyy trying to get some walls up. Let's switch into his point of view. And he's open for now. Only now sees the M&A coming in, and that might be if he's not speed walling that. The militia the last time, or the M&A last second not getting in there. That could have been so deadly. But Liereyy is fine. He can keep up the aggression. If I find his... Oh, they're going back. Okay. So he will try to clean that up. And now Liereyy has a lot of resources. Back gold with 4 villagers. So the question is, does he want to go for the fast castle? And his map is not really allowing that. Or will he switch into feudal aggression? 1 archery range, 2 archery ranges. So he will play the simple archer defense. And that's pretty similar to the last game we saw of them on C notes in the Escape Gaming Tournament, for all the guys who remember that. Liereyy absolutely cannot fight before the M&A upgrade is coming in, and now he's attacking and getting some more hits. Oh, he's fighting for way too long here before the upgrades were kicking in, but he's obviously 5 against 4, taking this fight convincingly, even with 3 M&As still left, but very low. So the moment the Viper goes on some archers, he's fine. Liereyy 1 villager ahead. Some military as well, some more kills. I think the Viper though might have the blacksmith earlier. Not really, not really. So who is in the better position? I would say for now, no one. Bit of a problem is the wood in the long run here for Liereyy. Not the best lumber camp. And yeah, where does he really want to expand in towards that direction will be tough. On the other side now, let's see Liereyy trying to go for the scout, but should run into the archers. And I think he shouldn't get a single kill here. Villager even trying to take some aggro here, knowing that 3 helping archers are in her back. Liereyy now going for the outpost, didn't scout that area. I think he still has his eagle, so could have scouted that area a bit more easily. The Viper now going for wheelbarrow, so he's playing the long feudal age war. Liereyy now, though, did he scout production? Could have been an option to just go for like 4 skirms and go for the early castle age, but seems like lack of wood. Now the blacksmith is coming in, and I think Liereyy will get castle age a bit earlier. He sees the M&A missing now, or not the M&A, the archers missing now, and the outpost at a beautiful positioning, but yeah, the Viper could sneak around here. Take a look. Oh, and Liereyy sees it in time. Let's see, where is his army? It's very much out of position. He needs to pull the villagers, but will lose none due to that outpost positioning. So well done over there. Now even going for the defense upgrade. So Liereyy now, oh, that's a beautiful split. Skirms going back home to clear up the aggression, and archers going to the front to do some more damage against the villagers. Nice split there, and now let's see micro, and that's the first unit killed here from the feudal age units. Let's see, Liereyy shouldn't lose the villager here, should micro her back, and might lose her though. So that's a small pickoff here from the Viper, might even kill 2, and that's more than I would have expected. Not the greatest micro here by Liereyy, could have sent the villagers around a bit more and not taken as much damage, but he will return the favor. He's in the wood line of the Viper as well, but he will only get 1 villager, maybe 1 HP. Oh, no. Don't tell me he isn't getting a single villager there. That hurts so much, and now could go in, but yeah, the Viper is in a bit better position. Now Lierey's wood is really hurting him, and I'm not sure if that would have been a restart map. I think it was fine to not restart it. Oh, but the Viper now sending back his villagers, and they are being sent back to die, and I think that was 4 villagers down, only changed against 2 archers. So now we see Liereyy ahead by 6 villagers, but remember, wheelbarrow already researched for the Viper. Oh, and maybe even another villager dying here, and that's... Why is he sending those villagers to the front? Liereyy! Is he taking the first game? He's in absolute control now. He's getting wheelbarrow as well, so he's catching up in that regard. Nice overall walls, but that means another idle villager, both with 3 idle villagers at that early point in the game. That's more than you would normally see. Now another lumber camp. Not 100% sure how Liereyy wants to play it out here. He has some aggression, he can take the hill, both with +1/+1. Is he trying to take the fight? I think he has more army. Trying to go in, and now he has the hill advantage. Villagers being pulled as well, but they are somewhat low HP. Focusing on all the archers. You see that 3 units down. That was all 3 archers, and now only skirms left. So the lumberjacks won't take as much damage. The villagers, more skirmishers coming though, and yeah, Liereyy for a very long time floating a lot of ras. Can't really put them on the map. What are the next steps here? Liereyy still 4 villagers ahead, 4 military ahead as well, and a lot of map control, so it's looking good for him. Now trying to find another angle, but the Viper should see that the units move, and should see, yeah, But he's getting attacked over here. Now he is fighting uphill as well. So the Viper needs to go over here, I believe. Let's take a look if Liereyy is getting some shots off. Not the run for the hill. But, oh, that's sweet. He could have went in here. And the Viper is sending his villagers over. Oh, that's very exposed. Take a look how they're trying to engage with him. That's a sweet spot for Liereyy. He can always threaten the gold, can at the same time attack the wood. And now the Viper is spreading himself very thin. The Viper used the market and clicked up. On the other side we have Liereyy clicking up any second as well, so that won't be the greatest advantage. And yeah, 12 pop ahead, 5 villagers and 7 military here for Liereyy. It's looking good for him. More production here. Maybe even I want to see a third archery range. Is that an option? I'm not 100% sure in this case. Very tight micro here. I'm not 100% sure if Liereyy really wants to take that, but he's killing one for none. And the Viper with the defense upgrade, but only one barracks. He's not building a second one yet. He has very low wood. 3 lumber camps, very spread out here. And Viper's going for forging as well, so he will add eagles. Is expecting Liereyy to go for full skirmishes. Let's see, Liereyy should maybe add some more archers, but only has 4 in gold, so the eagles will be somewhat effective for sure. And Liereyy will have no intel. He won't see any eagles, he won't expect that, but he sees maybe a lot on gold. Let's see, the Viper, does he really want to take that engagement? I think not. And yeah, he realizes that as well. Let's take a look, maybe Liereyy did see the wood here. No, not that one, but he wants to sneak around over here. Now the Viper is Castle Age. Let's take the view log of Liereyy, what he will go for when he reaches Castle Age. Bodkin arrow, elite skirmishers, and the wood up. That's what he's clicking, and now the archers are sneaking around, and Liereyy is trying to go back, and we saw from the Viper that he went for the +2 defense for his eagles. Now elite skirms for bows. Archers coming in at the weird spot, and the Viper must feel bad for that. How did that really happen? And yeah, he's trying to just fight because splitting the villagers won't really do much, and just trying to do some more damage. Liereyy might get caught off guard against the Eagle Warriors, but it's still only 1 barracks production. Squires even being researched. That's super weird. Second barracks, so that makes a bit more sense. And now the Viper, 9 villagers behind, 8 military as well, but he might clear this up. Let's take a look. Siege workshop as well. The Viper will play this 1 TC all in. Let's take a look. Liereyy, nice micro here, is winning a lot, but let's see. Liereyy now, after seeing that the eagles are coming in, he's going for crossbowman. He's switching it up, and you can see there's so many skirms left that they can snag those eagles. Only 2 eagles left, and that's looking better and better for Liereyy. All his archers in the back are getting cleared up. Eco's getting better. Let's take a look. Did he add it to C somewhere? Yeah, here at the front, and he's adding a siege workshop as well. And nice snipe. Look at that. Long distance snipe without taking any damage. Second snipe here. Lierey's micro at the moment, just so much better. The Viper now trying to go for the splits. Eagles coming in again. Some archers now helping out against the eagles. Obviously that's so much better. And so many skirmishers dying here. And let's take a look. Archers should focus on the eagles. Skirms. Now the distance is close. Maybe some manual shots could switch it up. Skirms, although they have problems microing, are doing a reasonable job against all the eagles. Liereyy still not getting anything more out. He's going for market now as well. And the distance is close. Let's see if Liereyy can do some micro against the manual shot, or if it's doing some damage. No, ground attack even by the Viper here. Interesting stuff. I'm expecting the Liereyy to go for the split. And you can see that he's not shooting in the middle. He's ground attacking at the side moves here. And that was very efficient. Got some damage done here, and the Viper is going for the issue. He is pushing it. He has 12 villagers less. He's going for the full aggression. Liereyy only needs to hold here. He has 30 villagers more. He has a siege workshop as well, but now he's behind 10 military. Now his gold is exposed, his stone is exposed. Liereyy now going for the eagle defense as well. The Viper trying to run around, and yeah, it's getting tough. Where do we send our villagers to get more wood? That's the question here for Liereyy. It's still neck and neck game, but the time is ticking for our Austrian player and against the Norwegian. Maybe is trying to go for the side attack against the gold here. Liereyy deleting his house, trying to defend at home, and that mangonel will be pretty important. I think no ballistics for anyone yet. No university out. Some eagles now from Liereyy trying to go for the snipes against the mangonels maybe. Villagers not getting pulled back here. Not the greatest micro. Liereyy, mangonel shot! Oh, that was a ground attack. Okay. But here we have ground attack against ground attack again. And yeah, both dying. So that's... Now the Viper is the guy returning the favor. We have 3 barracks now as well. Plus 2 defense. Liereyy still 15 villagers ahead. It's good for him if he holds. He's losing some villagers. That's planned. Now fighting into the GC. Maybe not the best option. Magna shot, and that was a great one. And that basically stops all the aggression of the Viper. And now that's all gone. I think the Viper can tap out. Let's see if he continues. He's trying to sneak around here a bit more. Probably that was a bit overambitious here, but I feel like Liereyy is now in a huge position. He defended that off. He has the better eco, but the Viper, you can see, he is going for the full aggression. He's going for 2 barracks, 2 archery ranges, 1 siege workshop, and is sending more villagers to the front. He was on stone. Now going for the second TC. Where are they going? Oh, now he's heading second and third TC. Maybe he thinks he isn't that far behind. Let's take a look. Getting some villagers killed here at the front. And still, the map is so bad for Liereyy, but he defended it pretty well. How is he continuing to play this? Some aggression here. Now, the Viper going for the crossbow man. Military count still super even. A single manual shot can completely change this game still. Ooh, okay, small second to rest a bit. Forging now for both players. Thought the Viper did forging once, but it seems like he cancelled it. Trying to get some beautiful raids done, and yeah, that's sweet. Liereyy, and he needs to pull his villagers out of gold. Or sending some eagles back, and that's ugly. Viper now even going for ballistics. Liereyy still without ballistics, as we just saw. A bit of overextension. Oh, Liereyy didn't see that! Suddenly the Viper back with the pop here. Only 6 villagers difference now. It's 3 TCs for the Viper against only 2 of Liereyy, and losing more and more villagers. And how did the Viper do it again? Just falling back a bit, doing some side attacks, losing some aggression at the front. Let's see if maybe some mangonel shots here. Eagles now focusing, but they had very low HP, and Liereyy needs to retreat. And after saying it looked very good for Liereyy, now I have to say it looks super even again. Lierey's bad map really costing him so much here. Military count pretty much even. Villager count dead even at this very point. Now the Viper even expanding to get some relics. And where does Liereyy defend? Doesn't really have an option. Still the very bad wood here at the front. Not expanding towards the right hand side, which probably would have been his option. Just sacrifice the left hand side. But yeah, that's easier said than done, obviously. Now getting the raids in. And how should the players proceed from here? Viper now even collecting a relic. We will change the overlay later on to change trade and against the relic count. Now the Viper, that's a good fight for him. The Expos on the hill, I think quite an even amount of Eagle Warriors as well, so skirms won't do too much. Some army from the back coming in, that means the Viper's retreating, but let's take a look at his resources. Didn't build too much into the last aggression. Nice sneaky mangonel here, and that's a lot of units down. And now trying to go for the villagers, getting a nice hit, but losing the mangonel. They're finally moving all his villagers from wood to the top. That's an option as well, but I would love to see some walls over here. Next monster coming up. Next relic pickup for the Viper as well. Has 1 relic in store and will go for more. Liereyy now sold food. What does that mean? Only that he wants to get more gold. Not that he clicked up in any... Oh, Liereyy, he needs needs to get those walls up or he will lose all his wood income basically. Because, yeah, that's all his wood income at this moment. And now the crossbowman as well. The Viper ahead in villagers, and now suddenly he's going for the attack. And suddenly he is so far ahead when it comes to military. And Lierey's throwing everything back there, trying to kill the army. But you can see the Viper not going for the army kill. He's only focusing villagers. Liereyy now can click up any second. The Viper is going for the longer castle. He's going for handcutting town watch here. So we see mass eagles here from Liereyy when he reaches Imperial Age. But how many villagers will he be able to reach Imperial Age? I think it will be significantly less than what the Viper has in store. He's going for the mass Rex now. He's going for full aggression. He's playing it all in. After I thought he was playing it all in the Feudal Age, we kind of got out into a quite even game. Now he's playing it all in Castle Age. Let's take a look at his production. He is playing it all the barracks and adding more barracks as well. He has +1/+2, snacking the relic. Not the face of Liereyy. Not a lot of gold left. Where's the third gold spot? Very protected here at the top, so that's good for him. I want to see some stone walls here, so just to be safe. Liereyy finally going for them. That's pretty sweet. Liereyy just needs to buy time. And the Viper, though, look at the resources. He will click up pretty soon as well. Maybe he's behind 3 minutes, but that will be a tough window for Liereyy to do some damage. Oh, it's less than 2. Liereyy trying to fall back, not losing any eagles now, super important for him. Does he want to take a fight? I think that would be a huge mistake. Just shortly before Imperial Age trying to take a fight here. But the Viper thinks, okay, I'm up as well. Why should I take a fight? Better retreat and get some converts done. And yeah, that's something that Liereyy can't like. Expanding to the next gold spot, and military count better for and that will be a very good castle. Not blocking the gold too much because that will run dry, but still giving him the hill, blocking the monastery, and just giving him so many more attack spots. He's attacking from that hill anyways. And yeah, now let's see how the eagle attack will come in. Liereyy still, I think he's not on stone yet, so yeah, even the tag for Jaguars is a nice addition as well. Elite Eagle Warriors coming in. What does Liereyy want to do? Does he want to fight the army? Does he want to go for the raid? It's a tough decision to make. The Viper absolutely does not want to take any big engagements now. The castle will go up, I would say. And yeah, Liereyy now going for the raid. He has the opportunity to deny a lot of gold here at the front. Where's the third gold spot of the Viper? I think it is. No, that's a stone. Oh yeah, those are the 3 indeed, yeah. And yeah, that might be ugly for the Viper here. And yeah, that gold isn't very important. So at the moment we have Liereyy with gold income and the Viper not. Taking the better fight. Elite Eagle Warriors here against normal Eagle Warriors, but the upgrades aren't too great. +1/+2 for Liereyy as well. The Viper +2/+2, and Liereyy is tapping it out after realizing, I will lose everything here. And how did the Viper turn that game around? Oh yeah. It's tough to really judge. I thought Liereyy had such a good positioning, but he couldn't keep up the pressure here. The eagle switch gave him some room to breathe, and after that I think Lierey's reaction over here wasn't the greatest, and therefore the Viper turning a very unfavorable game for him around. Liereyy with his early Imperial Age time couldn't really do the damage, did run around a bit, and then he blocked the gold, but he knew it was looking tough for him there. Scoreboard 1-0 out of the point of view of the Viper here. And yeah, it's lagging like hell, and I think we need to not allow disallow spectators, or we can't do anything. Yeah, it's lagging too much in the room. How's it possible that Liereyy only had +1? Well, first CM Bedouins works. Yes. So next map is Bedouins. And let's see, whoops, that's the wrong overlay. So now players aren't allowed to pick Aztecs again. So we will make a crossover here. And yeah, to have an overview of what they have still up for the next maps. Since it's a best of 9, you have to think about that quite a bit. Especially like Continental, Registered Fortress, or Continental I think is Japanese, pretty sure. Gold Rush is important, what civ you're left with, and yeah. Should be interesting. Bedouins, I think we will see Chinese here. Should be the most, should be the best pick. Okay, see you soon, guys. Ah, that's true, guys. Eldorado, Chinese are pretty good as well. So Bedouins, Mayans is maybe an option. I think Spanish are super good on Eldorado as well. You don't understand GMT? Well, it's a time zone called Greenwich Middle Time, defined by a place close to London, and at the moment we have 1744 GMT, or 1745 now. Yeah, and that's how it works. What's Greenwich? Meantime. When I said middle, I knew it was wrong. But yeah. Spectator 130. You just have to type into Google what's 17 GMT to EST, and it instantly says you what it is. So guys, game number 2 is running and we are looking into Bedouins. And both players went for Chinese, like Nostradamus nearly already said. Obviously you have a huge advantage, 6 minutes just building your TC, gives you the option to go very fast, and yeah, you can see how the map looks like. You start a lot of pawns, not a huge woods, you're surrounded by a lot of wood, and there are a lot of gold spots and stone spots to fight for, and yeah, some hunt as well. But for all the guys who know the math of AOC pretty well, know that shorefish is the fastest food a villager can get, so yeah, the Chinese will get that food production running pretty damn fast. The Viper a bit faster with the CC placement, but a bit worse wood if you compare it. Let's take a look the Viper's map, where he has a nice gold in the back, stone as well. Stone won't be too important, I believe. Yeah, it looks all reasonable. Oh, that's a mistake, the Viper. Why would he shoot that deer? Why would he shoot that deer? I'm not sure. Okay, and on the other side. Yeah, the food dropping is pretty ugly. I think he has problems with the gold. That's so unfortunate for him. Look at that. All his map around here, no gold. And a lot of sheep and only those gold spots. I think it's reasonable still, but yeah, the Viper has a huge advantage here. And he is pretty close to the main wood as well, but so is Liereyy. But yeah, that isn't the greatest as well. I'm a bit surprised that it's so small. I think they played CM Bedouins. Yeah. And oh, going for the corner is the Viper, so he knows where the big woods are. And yeah, you should absolutely not go for sheep here. You should not go for hunt early on. You should just build like 6 mills all around, and therefore your villagers obviously are super exposed on this map. And yeah. Yeah, someone in the chat is saying he could yeah, well, it's tough to scout that you don't have any gold close by. Oh, he didn't even scout they didn't even scout the closest one within the first 4 minutes, because that's the only phase where you can call a restart. And you can see players not going for a lumber camp, or actually like Liereyy not going for a lumber camp, but the Viper is, and that's a bit surprising to me, honestly. And the Viper now with the second mill. Liereyy already out with the second mill, and yeah, uptimings are pretty fast, and Castle is absolutely an option, but you need to have a safe gold for that as well. So a lot of sheep ungrabbed. Let's take a look at the exploration overall here. Liereyy going for not the greatest wood camp here, and Liereyy, I would say roughly third. The Viper, oh, that looks a bit better. I would give him a solid 55 of exploration. That is a lot, and he sees a lot of the map as well. Let's quickly change the overlay here. Number of relics, yes. Number of trade cards, no. Since we are in 1v1s, that makes a bit more sense. I want to see Masterpiece, so do I. You need a lumber camp for double bit X, yes, that's very true. But you can delay the lumber camp a bit more. So the Viper very far ahead when it comes to overall scouting. Well, we can take a look at the achievements even. And yeah, 52 to 34. So I over exaggerated by, for both a bit. But so much more intel for the Viper here. Viper even having one sheep under the TC here, but didn't see the TC, but yeah, he knows, like, this is an exploration that only a TC can do, like the one-shot exploration there. Okay, the Viper, 4th mill now. And Lierey's going up, walling a bit, and he's not on gold, so that means he will go for scouts. And yeah, let's see how the Viper can wall all his mills, because that's what he needs to do. Although the Viper not so much slower, maybe he goes for a nice defense as well. But yeah, he plays a bit more open. Liereyy on the other side walling a lot. He's now going for sheep. I don't like that, like I said several times now. Shorefish is the way to go here. Farms, you shouldn't farm before reaching Castle Age, basically, in this game. Still so much free food to get, which is so much faster. Yeah, it is exposed, but that's a risk you sometimes have to take. So kind of slow build up so far. Liereyy walling a lot here. Keeping 3 tiles open to place down a stable coming up here. The Viper, solid 500 food. Liereyy, 500 food as well. And bam! Stable being built. Double bit X as well. And let's take a look at the Viper when he reaches feudal age. And yeah, he's solid 700 food. Jesus Christ. This guy. Stable coming up for him as well. See villagers queued, double bit X, sheep micro. And villagers trying to continue walling here, and yeah, that's a solid wall. Just wants to be safe, and I don't fault him for that. Obviously, some money on the line here. So, absolutely reasonable. Next, mill here coming up for Liereyy as well. Horse color for Liereyy. I hate that. Oh. I think he's walling himself a bit too tight. I think we will see. Oh, the Viper. Is he getting 50 gold for bloodlines, or is he getting enough gold for clicking up? He doesn't have a second building yet. Oh, he's sending 3 villages on gold, so he will up to Castle Age pretty soon as well. But Liereyy will play it a bit stronger. He's now going for the farms. Yeah, Chinese farms are better than other farms, but still. Okay, let's not focus on that too much. We now have scouts out, still 0-0 kills. Remember, you're starting without a scout on this map, so yeah, that's the first engagement we'll see. Liereyy continuing, and he has all his walls set up. The Viper is soon to be very safe at the top, and that's all walls. So the only attack area possible for Liereyy would be that one here. Let's take a look if he is able to snag one villager. The Viper's trying to micro him back. And yeah, Liereyy doesn't want to take more hits than necessary here. Oh, but is taking some. It's going back now, and the Viper getting up the blacksmiths. And now that's a bad gold here. Horse color now coming in and gold mining. Take a look if the Viper is able to go for the quick walls. Well, he is sacrificing one. Oh, is he? Oh, how's Liereyy not taking that villager? The Viper is making an offering, like, here, take this villager. And Liereyy like, no, KK, TH, bye. Oh. Yeah, and he's now building sweet stable, and Liereyy should scout that. Yeah, and then he sees like, oh, this guy's going for a second stable. Does that mean I'm behind in scouts, or does that mean I'm behind in castle age timing pretty soon? And might even mean both. The Viper here having 2 gatekeepers here, letting that one scout out, and let's see. He might just switch into 2 stable knights and some boom as well. Not 100% sure how much damage he can do, but Lierey's just sitting behind a lot of palisade walls. We'll finish real baron, then we'll click up. But the Viper totally fine. Let's see what the Viper sees out of gold spots. He knows about those 2. And let's see what he does. Bloodlines are coming in +1. I think he started it, but he cancelled it. That's interesting. Yeah, but Liereyy will be stuck on those 4 villages in gold for quite some time. Viper trying to get in at this time. Okay, all walled. All good. And Viper now going for the defense upgrade again. And now going for the knights. So that will mean some aggression on the gold here. I think Liereyy should have played it a bit. It was an unfortunate spot for him for sure. And now the knights can do some damage. Maybe even send a villager. Let's take a look. No extra TC just yet. One over here. No blacksmith upgrade. Liereyy. He will go for the defense of cannons most likely. How are his resources looking? Yeah, he needs to add some spearmen as well. Now that's ugly to repair. He only has 4 villages on gold, so actually you don't want to really repair them. You want to have them gaining gold. Let's see. Palisade wall going down to 100 HP. Now repairing again. Liereyy not really finding the damage he wants to do. Yeah, and now we have him being forced onto his second barracks even. Needs to go for the pikeman defense against the aggression here of the Viper. Cannot being built by him, but not want to do too much. Against the massive amount of spearmen, but the spearmen of the Viper now doing some damage against Liereyy here as well. No bloodlines by Liereyy. That should be a small intel here. Let's see. I think I want to see a bigger repair on the mining camp. Spearmen now fighting before they go. The pikeman upgrade now should return. And yeah, suddenly we're not looking into too many spearmen here. Now again, just taking the fight before the upgrade is taking it. Look at that. Now pikeman finishes, not a single spearman out. Siege workshop trying to get up, and yeah, it feels pretty GG-ish. Only one to see, now going for some camels. Not sure if I like the camel edition. That siege workshop is even getting cancelled, and the Viper going for the clean sweep here. Maybe gold villagers dying, both are now being researched, and now he's going for pure barracks. And GG 2-0. Ooh. Wrecking Liereyy here. Unfortunate gold. We can agree on that. But Lierey's build up. Not that great, I would say. Going for too many sheep. Going for too many farms. The Viper just, you can see, not a single, one farm now. But went into heavy shellfish. Walled more area. Went for the aggression and yeah, just got a quick kill here. Look at that. Kill stats pretty brutal as well. Villager count. And yeah, 2.5 minutes earlier castle age timing. That's the whole click. The whole research time here. And hashtag dicey. Looking strong here for the Viper. Ay, ay, ay. Let's hope that Eldorado brings a bit of a longer game here. We now have Chinese being picked by both players. Banned for Liereyy and banned for the Viper in the future game. So Eldorado now. What I could say is for Eldorado. Obviously Chinese would have been one. Some people might say Mayans. Some people might say Teutons. I like Persians as well. Nearly, can you make Viper play with only one hand so that the series lasts longer than an hour? No. What else would be a good pick? Celts maybe? I think Brits you want to save for maybe Eldorado. I think Brits you have to take for Eldorado because you want to play Mans and Regicide Fortress. We might get into a weird scenario where Liereyy picks Mayans now, the Viper still has Mayans left for Regicide Fortress, and then they're trying to outsmart each other, like if he's going for Goth or not. And that will be interesting. So players in the game. Eldorado now coming up. I'm excited. Nearly, if you send him picks, he will play left hand only. No. Spectator started. Welcome back, guys, and we are jumping into game number 3, Eldorado, the Viper leading 2-0, and we have our first non-mirror match. We have the Viper playing Spanish, and Liereyy on the other side playing Hans. We have Eldorado. It is a map with a lot of gold and stone in the middle, and all visible at all times. We're starting with some deep fish in your TC. And yeah, that guarantees a very fast start here. Let's see how players are trying to approach this. Obviously, Hans can go for a lot of scouts early on. They're trying to expand your eco a bit. Having a bag berries would be very, very good, because then you can farm into that direction. The Viper, though, since you can't farm on that like wide area around your TC, where is he trying to build that lumber camp? Okay, repositioning, and yeah, you're just trying to farm around your mill for a very, very long time. Here we're going for not any defensive woods, but the offensive one. Interesting. And yeah, I'm curious how they will approach it. The Viper now going for the boar. And so is Mr. Liereyy. Hans against Spanish. I think I have to give the advantage to the Hans here. Probably really trying to make something happen with the stronger civilizations here. Thinking about, okay, it doesn't really make sense to save good civilizations to the end if I can't really get to the end. And now 4-minute mark passed, so no restart on that map. The Viper again going for the bigger scout, as you can see, surrounding all of Liereyy so far, and Liereyy this side only trying to scout around his own TC. The deer could have been pushed, if you ask me, and like scouting isn't that important early on in the game, but the Viper, yeah, thinking differently. He's going for a lot of scouting early on. I'm still curious what the strategy of the Viper will be. Will it be scouts as well? Will he try to go for something like M&A aggression? That would be absolutely an option. Like M&A aggression with some towers as well, controlling the middle. Pop 20-ish, something like that. Then we could see something like that. And what will Liereyy go for? We'll find out. No more house of the Viper coming up. That means he will play pop 20 up. Absolutely an option with the deep fish in your TC. And let's see if he wants to go for loom. I think it would be unnecessary. Let's see how much food he has. Sending one villager at the front. And yeah, he is looming. Sending one villager on stone. And 2 villagers to the front. What is this? I'm seeing some villagers on stragglers as well. Only 3 on wood here. That means both players will play pop 20. Liereyy will play it scouts, and the Viper will play it M&As. Sending one villager to get 50 stone to build a second tower if he wants to go for the long aggression. What does Liereyy see? Oh, he's still pushing deer. I think that's a bit too long. He still has no idea what the Viper is going for. Look at that, the Viper's base. Nothing he can see at this very moment. He doesn't even have a barracks yet. It's a bit late. And he's building a 3 villagers. Was positioning it here, but thought better of it because obviously he wants to farm around that area. Pushing another deer, and yeah, he has nice resources. Will be able to afford a lot of scouts early on, but the Viper will now come in with 3 of his M&A, and he will go with 4 villagers as well, going for the tower. And you can see 3 villagers, and when each of them will drop. Oh, the Viper might even get a villager kill here. And when each of them are dropping their stone... Oh, actually he will even build a mining camp. So I will take that back. But the aggression is now coming in. And what does Liereyy see? I think he is still very much in the dark. Is there any fast reaction? Waiting for a mid-A upgrade. Liereyy still doesn't see anything. Is he walling in time? Oh! Quick wall. Tower now coming in as well. And yeah, as we said before, it will be so tough to farm for Liereyy. Seeing what's going on here. And now he's even sending his villagers back, and that hurts so much. Might even lose one villager here. Yes, indeed. And that's a very strong start here for the Viper. Scouts now running around, but that's such a tight area here. Close to the TC, villagers can fight a lot. Next tower coming in, and now, how does Liereyy really get onto food? At the moment he's building a third lumber camp. And now he's trying to fight this down. Let's take a look. 3 M&A, a tower, and against 4 scouts, 1 spearman. The villagers trying to go ham. No villager going down so far. Very low HP though. Trying to fight in range of the tower. 1 M&A going down. Second M&A low and down. The scouts are still around here. And that looks like a reasonable engagement here for Liereyy. And he fought back this defense and this offense here of the Viper. Nice defense. And now he's getting back onto his berries. I think that's a move he absolutely needed to do because, yeah, look at that. 400 wood at this very moment. And now he even built an archery range and 2 farms. That was absolutely the move he needed. The Viper, where will he build his new stuff? He still has 2, maybe soon 3 villages on stone. So he has the option to go for more towers. We're now going for the mining camp aggressively here now. Trying to wall that tower as well. Another tower of the Viper coming up. And Liereyy, I think he might even want to fight with more villagers. No, he wants to get his own tower up. We'll lose the villager, maybe. Very low HP for sure. And I think the spearman will take care of it. Yes, indeed. Archery range still not up here. And he's floating so much wood. The Viper ahead by 2 villagers. The tower, thanks to the Spanish bonus, is so much faster here. And... uh-oh, Liereyy misfocusing here. Clicking on the tower at the top instead of the tower here that the Viper just built. And more on stone. Now the villagers being sent to the front. Lierey's archery range finally finished. Second archery range coming up, and that's an intense game here so far that we are seeing. So many idle villagers by Liereyy though. Let's see, shouldn't lose a single villager here to the tower. Seems like you want a market now being built. Those farms, so unfortunate. Maybe you have to build a farm backwards defensively here. And yeah, the tower is now down for sure. We didn't lose any more villagers. The Viper now going back, and yeah, he found another deer spot. Or not another one, but his only deer spot. Let's take a look what he is transitioning into. Feels a bit like archers, but Spanish archers? Maybe skirts. He has a lot of stone though. Maybe we'll see him just tower up and try to get some farms up. Oh, that will be interesting. Liereyy might, yeah, be able to do a lot of damage then, and has control over the middle. Remember guys, you only have 2 tiles of gold and 2 tiles of stone on this map, so no conquistadors for the Viper here unless he gets into the middle, because he invested already in a lot of towers and is building more defensive towers as well. Blacksmith now coming up, and yeah, Liereyy can't love this map here. Spearman, bam! Killing the scout of the Viper. Now let's take a look. The Viper 3 villages ahead, military now Liereyy heavily ahead, but what does it really matter if the Viper is completely towered up and is building skirmishes? Not too much, if you ask me. Yeah, the Viper now getting his villagers back, knows that that would be super exposed and just sends them back. Liereyy trying to go for the raid, but the towers are ready. 3 towers up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 4th tower, and then he's looking pretty solid. He already has a 2nd mill. At the same time, Liereyy is going for lots and lots of archers. Next tower, and yeah. What can Liereyy do here to still have a chance? Maybe buy some food. That would be an option. He should have the better eco. I think he should stop production now. But he only saw... Now he saw 3 towers. Trying to continue to run around. Is there... Maybe... If he I think even if he could stand here. But yeah, that's a scenario where he will never be placing himself. Oh! He could have been under the tower there for quite some time. But just trying to go around. Trying to find an angle where he can do more damage. But we as an all-seeing eye know that that's not an option. Now he's trying to tower the middle here. Trying to take full control. Now building another mill. And yeah, the Viper now going for fletching even. Trying to give his towers a bit more range. And yeah, it helps out. And obviously some more damage as well. And 2 archers going down. Probably before the upgrade finished though. Okay, what state are we in now? Villager count? Pretty even. Oh, but that might change here. Let's take a look. I think 2 villagers have to go down here and they have a lot of food. 1 down, 2 down. She has to die. She has to die. Okay, 2 down. But in exchange of 3 archers. The Viper. 300 food. 600 gold. Liereyy. 100 food. 100 gold. He's controlling all of the middle. The Viper now out of stone has 800 gold left. Remember, it's all about the middle in this game. Very nice amount of farms. Could be more as well. What should he go for? I think he needs to take a look into Castle Age as well. Remember guys, it's all visible, so we're in the point of view of the Viper and he sees what's going on here. He sees the mining camp, he sees all the archers. And he will click up pretty soon. He's building another archery range. So he will go for elite skirms. In Castle Age most likely. Having no access to gold. And then something like a ram elite skirm attack. That would absolutely be an option. Especially against only some towers and a very weak feudal age army. Liereyy, 400 food, 100 gold. Trying to sneak around a bit more. 1 villager behind. He has wheelbarrow. I'm not sure if the Viper has one. Trying to go for some more kills. Liereyy now selling some wood. He can take that fight, I believe. And the Viper needs to run. It's being cut off a bit from this wood. Trying to wall over here. Now still need to get another farm up, and now it feels like Liereyy is getting trapped a bit, but he can still escape in that area. Liereyy now clicking up, so the uptime is pretty much dead even. 9-second difference, and Liereyy is controlling the middle, building another tower. And if Liereyy is not losing all his archers here, it will be super tough for the Viper to do some damage. He's now sneaking around the villager. What is her mission? Maybe try to get a sneaky stable around. And go for some knights? Because he has a lot of gold still. Feels a bit like his strategy. Oh, but Liereyy is sending a villager here as well. They might see each other. Is that an option? Liereyy with this outpost. Yeah, he sees the villager. And the Viper's attacking first. He's sending all the guns. Liereyy now going for the defense upgrade for his potentially upcoming knights. Liereyy is taking the hill bonus here. Or is he? Yeah, he is. So the Viper losing this fight. Liereyy is now going back. Liereyy still with a lot of archers. And the Viper is going for pure skirms. Does he have a stable? No, he does not. So he will go elite skirms. And Liereyy will go for expos and bloodlines. This might be the game where Liereyy is finally on a scoreboard with 1 point. Still the sneaky villager, 2 archers trying to chase. Liereyy just trying to buy himself some more time. Even the 2 scouts could do some damage against the skirms. Elite skirms now coming in, and crossbowman, as we kind of expected. Liereyy just trying to run, using the market quite a lot. Let's see if those archers can find the villager. Not yet. Where are the stables? Over here. Knight. 2 scouts. And 3 knights could absolutely kill all those elite skirmishers here. Liereyy is just running, but the surprise will come in. The Viper, is he preparing something? He's going for ballistics, he's going for pikemen. So he will go for the pikeman skirm push. But maybe without skirms, let's see. He now needs to retreat. Knight still full HP. And that's a beautiful positioning if he's trying to take the fight. And yes, he is. And that's so bad for the Viper here. We can see the Viper at 60 military before that engagement started. And he will not increase that amount by a lot. He's still producing a lot, but still, that will be so tough. And now Liereyy, he has a prime position here. He has a nice gold units. He is controlling the middle. 3 towers there, and another GC coming up. He just needs to go for full aggression. But so is the Viper. Now going for forging as well. Some sniping. The Viper's micro is absolutely superb. But Liereyy now sniping the pikemen, and the Viper, will he lose everything before he can get some siege out? It looks like it, and that might be the GG moment. He's losing everything on the hill. What can the Viper really do? He doesn't really have any production left. Or any military. Look at that, 3 military against the strong. 24-20 ahead. The Viper still wants to continue. He is going for the defense upgrade. He knows, okay, Liereyy, you might be over-investing a bit into gold units. Maybe I can still out-counter you. And maybe you can get some huge mangonel shots in. But Liereyy is staying aggressively. He's going for the +2 defense. Let's see if we can see some quick walls here. Not necessary because Liereyy is retreating. But it's looking better and better for him. Take a look, he's super exposed at home, trying to get some stone walls here to not get raided at the right hand side. And the villager probably got cleared up. Oh no, didn't get cleared up on the left hand side, still alive. +2 defense for the Viper. So he is going for, let me see, Ram, Spearman, and some skirms. And Liereyy is going for CA and Knights. The units we want to see from a Han. Very long wood cutting there. And Liereyy is retreating. He's fearing the push, and yeah, the push will come. Liereyy slightly ahead in villagers. Trying to run around a bit, maybe can get some damage done. The Viper is trying to position himself, and remember, the Viper having the slower unit means he cannot defend at home and push at the same time at the front. Because he's so immobile. Liereyy now most likely trying to get some mangonels out as well. And he's just getting gold, he's getting stone. Let's take a look at his stone count. Is a castle in store. Oopsie! 550 stone already, so he might even get a defensive castle up. And then all hopes of the Viper of pushing into that area would be over. Now Liereyy, beautiful move, attacking at the right hand side, now going back to the left hand side and going in there. Now the crossbowman against the pikeman, going in, getting some free kills, so even with pike patrol there, getting some sweet hits. And now the Viper needs to retreat again, always needs to focus on, yeah, just sending his villagers around, trying to get more lumber camps out. Look at that inefficiency. And Liereyy is playing it beautifully, now sending a lot of villagers to the front. I'm not sure if that's the best option here, to go into, yeah, basically into the face of the siege workshop here, trying to get the HP low on the siege workshop. Let's take a look, Maganon out for Liereyy. The Viper needs to make his final push, just waiting for all the skirmishes from the back, and then his push is coming in. Nice Magnol shot here, all the spearmen there in the back. Now the rams are coming out, but so many knights still at the front. This castle is under threat, but there's just no army from the Viper to support. He's losing so much at the front. Maybe the castle gets some damage done, but another Mangonel is coming in. The villagers now need to repair, and this is looking good, so good for Liereyy. The Viper, 5 rams still out, focusing on the Mangonel, is getting the damage done, but so many more knights. Now down to 3 rams only attacking this castle, down to 2 rams attacking the castle, and at the front so many units are dying. The castle is still helping out with so much firepower here, and that has to be the GG moment. The castle will live for very sure. Liereyy will hold that middle, and so much units lost here by the Viper. He's still continuing the push. He's still producing more and more rams, but the knights can easily take out those rams. The Mangonel behind the castle means the Viper has no chance of continuing this push. Trying to reposition a bit, trying to focus down the Mangonel. Knows that if the Mangonel dies, maybe the ram can do some damage, and he might even damage the Mangonel enough, but nope, he doesn't. And that means we have Liereyy, yeah, closing it down a bit and making it a 1-2. Sweet stuffy, but obviously remember, he had the better civilization as well. achievements here. Liereyy going with the strong kill stats. Economy was obviously better. The main part here was gold and stone. Yeah, the middle just too important in this game. And yeah, Liereyy full control over this area. The Viper trying to go for one last desperate push, but the game was over when Liereyy had full control over the middle here. Hi! Finally a good caster. Thanks, I guess. 500 people here, 230 people watching live at Woobly, and we have 3 other streams as well. So yeah, people should know that there's something on the line. If you want to increase the prize pool at the top, every dollar will go into the prize pool and directly into the pockets of the Viper and Liereyy here. I will try to take a small rest and then we will be back on islands. But first, I want to take a look at what SIS we are now not having in the future. We don't have the Spanish and the Hunts. Hunts for Liereyy and Spanish for the Viper. So that means if we go into the game number 9, the Viper still has Hunts. He still has Hunts for El Dorado. He still has Hunts for Continental as well. Will be interesting. But now it should be a pretty safe pick to see both players going for Vikings here. But we'll find out for 100%. Yeah, the game room is so laggy. I can't even communicate with him. Privately, we can use the room better. Okay, they're giving up the room. Oh, that will be so bad for me, because then I will have 100 people messaging me to get the password. Yeah, so Woobly did crash because we had too many people in the room. Or did it just launch? I heard a sound. It's lagging so much. I could show it to you, but it won't help you. Like, it did give a launch sign to me. I am still inside, and the Viper's now. Oh, that will be so. It's just ridiculous. Okay, now it's a bit better, but still 170 viewers left. Yeah. So, I wanted to take a small break and I will take that one. Islands coming up. Real placement 2,000 viewers in Spanish? Wow. I don't support any football teams. Probably prefer watching the old Barcelona. And as a kid, I was Real Madrid fan and Borussia Dortmund, but not following that much anymore. I'm a big fan of Mourinho. Okay guys, back into game number 4. We are now looking at islands here. And no big surprise, we are seeing Vikings War. So, but with a big surprise if we look at the map here. Because that is a weird shape here for Liereyy. Let's take a look how his island is going. Look at that. And now I'm going to the right hand side, looking over here, and this map is bad. On the other side we have the Viper here having a very compact island, but unfortunate berries for sure. Yeah, the Viper's calling a re. Oh yeah, he did have late sheep. So that's reasonable. So the Viper out of Reese. Next $100 donation gets mod for one day. Hashtag sellout. Thanks so much, guy. Making the prize pool even bigger. Players will be super happy and we will, yeah, most likely motivate them to play a bit more in the future. Thanks so much. Okay, then let's jump into game number 4 here. It is Islands. We have Viper playing the Vikings and Liereyy playing the Vikings. No big surprise here. And let's take a look at the maps. Oh, interesting football here for Liereyy. The front, he has nice deers to push, but not a nice dock spot. The Viper on the other hand, where will he dock? His best dock spot would be over here, so yeah, players not having the greatest fish and not the greatest defensive maps kind of spells, yeah, a very aggressive game. Nice boar here, and is it an option that we still have all sheep? Does Liereyy still not have a single sheep? Maybe he took one sheep. Okay, on the other side, oh, we have all the spots over here for the Viper as well. Oh, is he out of sheep? It is to see. Yeah, he is, but he's getting the boar as well. And he's going for the defensive dock. And we have, yeah, reasonable fish here. So the Viper will play it very defensively here. Even taking another, yeah, longer way here. So that the sheep will finish and the boar beautifully placed. Sometimes can get really scrappy there with the villager trying to shoot after the scout lord, but nicely done by the Viper there. Beautiful placement. And with the same beautiful placement there before by Liereyy, who's now down to 3 HP on his scout. And definitely needs to shoot the boar quite early. But is doing that pretty fine. And he's going for the aggressive dock, and yeah, kind of as we predicted, very bad fish for him, and the Viper is having the better fish here. That's such an unfortunate spot for Liereyy. Might need to play very aggressively, or at least that's what he wants to do. And the Viper has the perfect defensive map. And yeah, it's very nicely set up here. Maybe Liereyy, but has the possibility to go for landing then though. Another great lure. And yeah, very high level Dark Age so far here by both players. With their luring so far. And yeah, still 7 sheep left. On the other side we have 4 sheep. Did he still not get to? No. Nice. Simply didn't push any deer. Okay. Liereyy won't be happy with that. Might push the last deer as well. The last one isn't too important though. Just pushing 2 deer, totally fine for the shot. Liereyy even going for loom. That's an upgrade that you don't necessarily need on islands, especially yeah, just like he has so bad fish that he kind of wants to not idle his CC, therefore squeezing in loom. I'm a bit surprised by that. He wasn't housed, was he? No. Yeah, and he's playing it aggressively. 9:47 will be his uptime. Beautiful start by him. But the Viper playing it differently. He's playing it without loom. Playing it with 1 more villager. And yeah, 14 seconds later up. But having 1 more villager. Now going for the 4th fishing ship as well. And I'm a bit surprised that he didn't go for like 6, 7 fishing ship. But most likely it will be 5, I would assume. With this very back dock. Oh, where is he investing his gold? Okay, to that one. And he's sending his villager here at this side. That's surprising to me. And still, only 4 fishing ship. Super weird. Lierey's playing it with 3. And is Liereyy on gold? Yes, he is. Okay, that would have been super surprising. So defensive dock now coming in. And the Viper indeed is playing it with only 4 fishing ship, although he has the most defensive map there for sure. I think it would have been worth the risk to go for 5, maybe even 6 fishing ship here for sure. But yeah, he knows Lierey's an aggressive player and he can go for some aggression, and we can see with his uptime that that's indeed an option. And we will add the fishing boat counter as well. Yeah, so it's 4-3. As we said several times now, Liereyy is increasing his fish, and yeah, he will have it better pretty soon. Getting last year. This will go into one of the more defensive games, I would assume, for the island games. Liereyy trying to go for the aggression, trying to run with all his galleys around. He obviously didn't see much of the map yet. Now sees, okay, I have reasonable fish over here. And he's now going for the blacksmith. Still no mill though, and the Viper is going for the mill. Trying to camp it out. It's a very ungreedy play here by the Viper. Trying to play it defensively. Now going for the blacksmith. Liereyy could go for the landing, but yeah, he still has not too much idea how it's shaped. He now knows, okay, that's the main island of the Viper, who's now going for loom. And 2 galleys coming in, but they will get, yeah, scared away for very sure here. Won't take that fight. Oh, he's actually staying a bit too long. Now trying to run around, and he got the scout. That's a small, sweet win. The Viper now microing his fishing ship back. Players getting fletching basically at the same time. Viper still no farm. Now gets the first one. Liereyy only now getting the mill. That's pretty late. Let's take a look at his resources. Yeah, that's higher than you normally see for sure. Trying to go for some aggressions. Now trying to sneak around with those 3 galleys. The Viper has something prepared though. And is, yeah, going at a weird spot, I would say. Viper trying to run around with his galleys and yeah, won't do anything as well. It's a reasonable map here for Liereyy. Now going with 6 on gold. 3 against 3, shouldn't do much. Both. No, oh, Liereyy actually right-clicking, not going with the patrol here, and will lose 1 galley in exchange of 100 HP. Okay, that's okay. It could have went worth, and at the front he's going back as well. Kill stats 1-1, so that scout and that 1 galley are the only units which died yet. The rest is pretty even. Liereyy only at 16 food. The Viper already looking at 200. Oh, that's a nice win here by Liereyy. Out microing here the Viper. And that's good for him. Look at that. That's 8 galleys against probably 5. And he might kill some. The Viper trying to micro back a bit. Lierey's pushing the issue. Getting a lot of hits done here. Liereyy trying to not overextend though. And that's 7 against 5 galleys. I think he could have stayed in there. Why is he going back? Now trying to go for 10 against 7, something like that. Liereyy heavily ahead when it comes to military. Needs to micro that galley though. And he's getting the kills. Getting 1 fishing ship very low. And yeah, I think if he's pushing the issue here, he can do major damage. Obviously it's very tough to attack into someone. Now this galley is going down for the Viper, and micro so far a bit better for Liereyy. Might even snag galley fishing ship for himself? Nope. Oh, this is very intense. Still 4-2. The Viper now selling stone, buying food. Liereyy still only at 200 food, and the Viper has now clicked up. Liereyy needs to push the issue. We have the Viper with 4 on 4 docks. Liereyy getting 1 kill for himself now, 5-2. But that's 4-2 on water. Oh, but now the landing is coming in, and we have no scout for Liereyy. So he cannot see that coming. 5th dock now coming in, so the Viper is going full water control, and he has no idea what's in the front. He has a very nice map. Where is the 2nd gold spot? Defensively, where are his stone spots? Very offensively. What does Liereyy see of the island of Viper? He sees 1 gold spot, and now he's going in with the archers. That will be very intense. Remember guys, he already has fletching. Trying to go around here a bit. That's a fight that Liereyy cannot really take. Military count is a bit better for him though. Maybe he can get one shot off here. Nice volley. Sure, and now let's see, Liereyy. Oh, not 100% sure how that worked out for him. And he's still scouting this area, so even those two galleys are only here to prevent any potential scouting of the Viper running around. So he will now have to wait for a lot of archers. Liereyy still 6 military head, but that's not only ship now, that's also archers and 1 scout. The Viper now coming in with Bodkin arrow and war galley. Liereyy only 200 food. Liereyy trying to push the issue here, trying to do some damage. We have the Viper trying to retreat, wants to fight only when he has all the upgrades. Lierey's trying to buy himself some more time. The Viper is trying to buy himself some more time. At least he thinks so. But in the reality, oh, Liereyy! Lierey's going for it. And that's all his galleys dying here. What happened here? That was just a weird right click. He's trying to go for the attack, but at the same time all his archers are coming in. Let's see if the Vipers may be able to get a TC up. It does not seem like it. All the archers now trying to focus all the fishing ship. More fishing ship even being produced by the Viper, knowing that he won the water. Now all the archers are in. Maybe they can do a lot of damage. The Viper now trying to wall everything, and it looks like he might finish the walls, and this is looking so good for him. The archers being shut down. Barracks now up 1 defensive TC. What a quick reaction here by the Viper, and what a fail by Liereyy here on the water. He could have had 20 galleys left and some threat, but yeah, instead he didn't even kill all the fishing ship. Now I hear a stable. Liereyy is up to Castle Age any second, now trying to buy himself up, and he has 1 single push on the land. He did put the Viper off of stone and did cut down 1 of the gold spot, but still, that will be tough for him. Now defensive archery range here, and archers overextending a bit towards the TC. A bit surprised by that. Let's see what Liereyy is trying to go for. He's adding scouts up. That's a decision I don't like. Think saving the food and go for more knights would have been the better option. Still having a 3 fishing ship though, so that's good for him. Uh-oh, the Viper now clearing up what Liereyy has on land here. The 2, very eager to die. Galleys going to the front, but that won't do much. Even the dog at the side here, not 100% sure what that's supposed to accomplish. Probably wanted to have the option of the transport and try to sneak the villagers around, the archers around. Could be sweet, but I think he should focus on the main attack here. Want to see a siege workshop being built here any second. And then he has 1 big push. The Viper has to have the better eco, going for a 30C. Should have more water as well. Should maybe even redock here, get some more water control. But yeah, Lierey's map is fine enough. It can get all his resources, although he doesn't have water. Now this villager should get the first task here of the siege workshop. Liereyy very low on gold though, having the gold spot unfortunately to the map there. The Viper is sending some villagers into the town center here, just to prevent archers from getting through. But yeah, both are now crossbowmen, and let's take a look what the Viper is going for. He's going for crossbows with ballistics as well, and then we have ballistics against no ballistics fight. Bodkin arrow still missing from Liereyy, and that's why Viper can actually out micro. But now let's see how he can out micro. Double siege workshop from Liereyy. He is going all in if I've ever seen one. He is going for, oops, unfortunate gold camp here. And yeah, that's just super bad for him. The Viper still didn't see that gold camp. Otherwise, Liereyy would absolutely be off of gold completely. And now it's ballistics against no ballistic. You can see Liereyy trying to fight here. Mangonel shot! And that was a good one. The Viper trying to go in a bit more. Defensive upgrade now coming in. And the Viper needs to hold on. Does he have a siege workshop? No, he does not. He is going for the monastery. Not 100% sure what that's going to be accomplish. And Liereyy is off of gold. He cannot get any gold here. Maybe if he builds a tower, but that's not really an option. Maybe even building a siege TC on the land of the Viper would be an option. Now the Viper is going for a siege workshop on his own. Mangonel against Mangonel. trade will be coming up pretty soon. First TC of the Viper under heavy threat of going down. Yeah, Liereyy losing so many villagers here at the gold. One villager here, one mangonel down, two mangonels down. Third mangonel of Liereyy trying to get micro. The Viper is doing a great job. And third ground attack against ground attack. The Viper trying to outsmart Liereyy here. And stop with that. 2v1 trade. Look at the points, 5k to 3k. This is looking so bad for Liereyy here. The Viper 20 villages ahead, 25 military as well, so much map control, fishing ship as well. Liereyy needs to do one push, but how can he push with Mangonauts if he can't get any of his gold spots here? See Mangonaut coming in, even sniping that villager, so it's down to only that girl. Maybe Mangonaut shot. Nope. Ground attack, the Vipers, Mangonel still lives, and that has to be the GG moment. The moment this Mangonel is going down, I think Liereyy has to tap out here. And Crossbowman there with 7 range, with ballistics as well. They are just so good against the Mangonel. Now the War Galley from the side as well, and I think the aggression of Liereyy is absolutely stopped. He cannot get any resource, and we will see him tap out any second. Indeed, GG. The Viper taking the the sweet 3-1 here on, Islands. It was a very unfortunate map for Liereyy zone. No fish at the front. Viper, beautiful defensive positioning. I like the aggression there then from Liereyy, but the Viper had a nice map to fall back on. Nice defensive gold, enough wood, nice quick walls early on, and then Lierey's aggression couldn't do anything. 3-1 for the Viper. Masterpiece spams as well. It wasn't really a masterpiece, but it was a nice defense for sure here from our Norwegian superstar. Let's take a look. Obviously no surprise of seeing Vikings banned. That's not too much affecting the rest, except maybe Baltic, where you could have went for Vikings normally as well. Oh, that X is a bit too small for my standards. Still. Not a bit too big. Okay, now it's fine for me. And so now we are jumping into Gold Rush, one of my absolute favorite maps. Has shown us so many great games. We still have as an option Malians, Britons. Yeah, those two. Probably the most likely picks that we might see here. Just very maybe try to pick Goth. I think Brits is a very good option to just have Mans for Regicide Fortress left over as well. But Liereyy, 3-1, and that game I think that one throw of the galleys really hurt. But the rest looked pretty solid, and I felt that he was even out microing the Viper there, and he had one moment, 8 against 5 galleys, where he could have pushed into the fishing ship, but he didn't go for it, and that's why the Viper has now 3 wins. I'm trying to pronounce the last name of the last donator, but that's tough. Dinesh Sayala. That's at least my try. Thank you so much, mate. Gold Rush, the second most unfair map? Disagreed. Yeah, disagreed. Okay, guys, let's jump into game number 4. Will Liereyy close it down to only 1 map deficit, or will the Viper get into the position to have 4 match points? We will find out here on Gold Rush with the Viper playing the Hunts and Liereyy playing the Britons. So both players saving millions for the potential Regicide Fortress game later on. Let's take a look at the positioning of the main gold spot. I would say pretty even for both players, if you ask me. Yeah, I can't really give any advantages there. Viper though has a very nice defensive map here when it comes to gold and wood, but his berries are very exposed. On the other hand, we have Liereyy with a kind of close to perfect map, has a very, very easy wall. Look at that over here, and then he has defensive deers, berries, gold, stone, all that you could wish for. Let's take a look. Is there a possibility of any wolf rush? Not really. Not really. And yeah, the Viper trying to go out for the early scout. Maybe tries to steal a boar, which is absolutely an option here. But no, he's trying to scout first. Didn't find his second boar either. And still 2 sheep missing as well. Maybe Liereyy with a chance to go for a duck here. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, most likely won't go for it. The boar is some range. Okay, so how will both players approach this? Hunts, we will see him going for scouts and later on add some skirms. That would be an option. And Liereyy will see double archery range and then go into skirms first, archers later, or will he go for archers directly? He likes to go for archers directly, especially with Britons, an absolute reasonable choice. The Viper still not getting his second boar, and Liereyy is sending his villager. Oh, I think he could have done that palisade wall and then sent the villager to the second boar, but it's fine with it for now. Has a huge pack of deer here, no wolves close to it. Could absolutely be an option, and the Viper going for the far lure without loom, and you can see 2 sheep prepared there to quickly block the boar. The villagers not getting more hits. What a beautiful move. Beautiful move, and the villagers getting home with even 11 HP. Oh, make that 4, make that 11. Oh, make that 4. Okay. 5 from wood still. And oh, poor lure here by Liereyy. That means he cannot play the population that he was normally planning to go for. Now even sending some villagers on on deer, probably with Britons not one of the worst problems now, but even so far out of position that he can't get the villagers into the TC in time to get a lot of shots out. So only 3 HP lost here. Viper most likely will just put this more villager, then click loop. Oh no, he plays 23 villagers without loom and plays it as an M&A aggression here. That's interesting because Lierey's map is actually pretty good. No, he plays 23 and loom? What? Okay, that means he wants to go aggressively as well. Did he scout the map properly that he won't run into wolves? And Liereyy is playing it... Huh. Not sure. The Viper, did he show his militia yet? He did not, because he didn't have them yet. Uh-oh, is Liereyy not walling that part? Be pretty bad. Oh, and that's walling smaller than he could have. Like this house would have been so much better than walling here, but obviously that's tough to scout sometimes. Now 3 militia coming in, and they might run into the 4 wolves. That might be poor scouting by Liereyy. He needs to run very much on the left-hand side here. And yeah, he is missing them, so that's good for him. Viper even going for 4 militia. That will be interesting. And Liereyy now going for Loom. And yeah, Liereyy wants to take that fight now, even if it's uphill. Where is the scout of Liereyy? He's coming in, and Liereyy trying to trade some. He wants to buy himself some time. And where's the Viper scout? Totally out of position. That's the best fight that Liereyy could hope for. He needs to do as much as he can when it comes to damage before the Viper can upgrade them to M&A. Now reaching Feudal Age, the scout is getting the +2 attack, so that helps out a bit, but yeah, just reducing the HP amount of the militia here was so good. Now going for the aggression, and you can see Viper has the resources to do everything, but will not go for the M&A upgrade here, since he lost so much of the HP here on his 2 militia. No M&A coming up. Liereyy is playing it fast castlish as it seems. Trying to go for some deers at the front, but that won't happen. How is the Viper following it up? Now archery range, and not on gold. That means he... Didn't he have 40 gold? Am I confused? I'm confused for sure. I mean, Liereyy's point of view, no. Oh, he did build more militia. Viper actually was adding 2 more militia. That's interesting. That's so interesting. I'm very surprised by that move. He's going for the full aggression. Skirms and now sending more villagers. He's going for stone. And that will be full aggression forward against the wall Brits. Let's take a look at the resources of Liereyy. Looking at foreign food, might want to get more from the DS here, trying to get the archery range up now. And the Viper is coming with the attack. Archery range is being at the front. That scout will get a lot of damage here. And M&A, why are they running towards the GC? I'm very surprised by that move from the Viper. And yeah, that was a lot of damage done. Now trying to get in again. And the Viper completely throwing all his M&A here. There was 2 M&A down, lots of hits on his scout, and now look at that, even the 4 wolves. I want to see the woo-woo-woos in the chat. That's what T90 would say now, and the villager even sacrificing herself, trying to get the 4 hippos towards the TC, and yeah, the fire even. And now he needs to focus on those, and Liereyy clicked up the castle edge. On the other side we have the Viper with 23 food. Now the archery range at the front, that's a bit questionable if you ask me here. And yeah, but it looks reasonable since he's building another tower here. And the skirmish is not doing too much damage. The TC, although he is in range of the TC, won't fire because he's using all his villagers to get that tower up. And yeah, it's simply to just prevent the tower from Viper to go up and save his... Whoa, nice save of the villager here. Just to get his archery ranges up there. And not a single loss here of Liereyy, I believe, when it comes to villagers. So he's pretty fine. He's leading that archery range, and now, ooh, he's sending low HP villagers to the front. That's a mistake you only do once in one villager life. Double with Axe now for Liereyy as well. I think it's looking good for him. Even Stonewall at the side, trying to get that tower up. But what will he accomplish with that? Not too much. Maybe block some more of the farms. Trying to get another stone wall up. That's what I want to see. Back, indeed. And that's buying him so much time. Now 2 archery ranges out. The towers is cleared. And Liereyy should go into expos pretty beautifully here, I believe. Viper knows he needs to do some aggression. But, archers are out. And they have +1 range. And 1 villager will die for sure. Let's see how the micro will be. The Viper has fletching though. Liereyy still without fletching, something you rarely see. No attack upgrade, but 1 range upgrade. Being the Brits. And yeah, the Viper, Liereyy needs to wall here. Just to buy himself a bit more time now. Fletching coming in, and then he is looking at strong 7 range against 5 range of the Viper. So that will be fine. He's going for the stone wall. And yeah, it's looking better and better for Liereyy here. The Viper now going for horse color. He knows he will stay in Fuel Age for quite some time, even idling his TC at this very moment. Continuing with this tower aggression. Actually, Liereyy wants to micro that. I think he could stand, put himself over here. That would be so much better to snipe those villagers. Let's take a look how he's doing that. And oh god, they're already very low. Look at that, all the 4 villagers super low. And yeah, Liereyy did a great job of focusing them here. And 1 down, 2 super low, 3 down. Only 1 villager here. He's trying to micro her back. And that was a beautiful attempt by the Viper, but even better micro by Liereyy. And he's looking at strong. He is up to Castle Age and now 2 villagers ahead as well. Getting Botkin arrow out, and it's looking very good for him. And we are smurfing for the Viper. Unlikely that's the truth. But yeah, nice flame. And you can see Liereyy, beautiful move here, sending all his crossbowmen, keeping 2 crossbowmen still at home because he knows the villager was very low HP. So those 2 might kill the tower, the villager there, but needs to run back. Let's take a look. The raid will come in. How safe the Viper will be at home. He only has zone for 1 defensive tower. Now going in for the push. Let's see. Getting some more done. Beautiful quick walling here. A lot of skirms. Losing a lot of HP. And yeah, I think that will be something that Liereyy will fight off, but is annoying for sure. The Viper is going for the final attack. Let's see. Some more kills going in. Saving tower. Liereyy, is he really willing to go for it? And even right clicking on the tower, that's a fight you can't win. Against the TC and the tower, Liereyy losing so much of his attack potential here. And boy, was that a bad decision. Liereyy kind of throwing all his army here. I think he's still heavily ahead, but I think he could have finished the game here. And suddenly, yeah, it's the Viper who might get into a reasonable castle age here. All those skirmishes super low, but Liereyy not the greatest micro so far. See the Viper trying to go for the kills on the crossbowman, but cannot really accomplish it. Nice micro here by Liereyy, being very aware of it. But oh, another villager killed here, and more under threat. So let's see, Liereyy trying to micro that one back, and the Viper is doing more damage than he should have. The villager finally going down. And yeah, that was cleared up by all the skirmishers. Viper is safe at home and suddenly is leading in points. Both are now coming in from Liereyy, so he's extending his villager advantage a bit. Now trying to get TC up here. I should send all the weakened villagers back though. And the Viper now buying himself enough time with some walls, with the skirmishers as well, to get another tower up. And he's completely fine now, keeping up the aggression a bit. Let's see what Liereyy can do. Let's count 2 more for Liereyy, but he's still a full castle age ahead. He's still Bozo ahead, so it's looking reasonable for him. And the Viper needs to tower more, only 500 food still. Maybe market would have been an option to buy himself up a bit faster. The TC now up for Liereyy, trying to cut down on the threat of the towers here in the front. And now the next attack of Liereyy coming in. But what can he really raid? Not too much probably. I think he will try to run around a bit, but would be surprised to see a lot of villagers of the Viper dying here. Viper absolutely aware of it. Now going up as well. Remember, it's all about the middle control in the long run. And the map control at the moment goes for Liereyy, who is very present with all his crossbowmen. He's going for that 30C pretty soon, at least that's what I'm hoping. At the moment he's very stuffed on wood. Hippo's going crazy again, and yeah, that's not the greatest wood micro here. This tower seems to be out of range from the CC. Very unfortunate. Liereyy doesn't see that tower, and that will block a bit of his wood and even some of the stone as well. So better get the TC not on this spot, but maybe expand a bit towards the right hand side. The Viper, is that it? That villager looks a bit like it. Liereyy now going for ballistics. See how that goes. Very low resources. That looks good. Maybe he's struggling to get unhoused here. building 3 houses at the same time. And finally he can go back into some production. And yeah, he won't be happy how that map really shaped out for him. And the Viper. He's still heavily behind when it comes to villager count, but he's not dead. He is alive, he has elite skirmishers, and he can still, be a major threat here. I think Liereyy needs to go for mangonels as well now. The Viper, let's take a look. He's going for university, so that will be ballistics for him as well. Let's go to ballistics, maybe he can even take some fights. But for now, he's just pushing through the middle. Now, luckily for Liereyy, he was building that cheese workshop exactly at the spot where all the skirmishes of the Viper were. Let's take a look. The villagers might go down. Unfortunate pathing here, since they got sent into the TC and only then the siege workshop was being built. And yeah, siege workshop at a very bad positioning here. We'll lose some of the villagers if he wants to really press it through. Not 100% sure if that's the best option to build it here. 2 votes down and not a single skirmisher down in return. The Viper buying himself so much time, and it's still 2 TCs only for Liereyy. Now trying to build a 3rd one, but that will be more villagers dead. And how is the Viper again and again not losing those very unfortunate games for him? Killing more villagers. Liereyy, are you throwing this game again? First game looked pretty similar. Now Mangonel's coming out. He needs to micro those villagers more to the north, losing more and more villagers. Ballistics is out, and suddenly we were talking about like 15, 20 villagers ahead, and suddenly we're down to 12 villagers ahead. At the same time, the Viper's taking the hill fight here, skirmishes against crossbows. Liereyy absolutely falling apart here. Only 6 villagers advantage now. Mangonel's trying to go in, trying to take the fight here, Liereyy trying to run back, and suddenly the Viper heavily ahead here against Liereyy. There's still, more villagers, but military count just so much in favor of our Han player here in the yellow trunks. Now going for double stable, trying to go for the aggression. Liereyy needs to get out a lot of crossbowmen now in addition to his Mangonels. But he's not really doing it at the moment. Let's see, where are all his crossbowmen? Maybe he can get some nice hits against the skirmishers. But Viper should be too aware of it. Now going for Bloodlines, going for the +1 defense. And that's a lot of production here as well. Han stable so much faster. Siege Workshop coming up, and Liereyy is going for it. But against that split, he's losing all his crossbowmen. 3 Mangonels only, and now Liereyy is tapping it out. How did that happen? 6 minutes ago I was saying Liereyy is looking in such a bad position, and suddenly the Viper is just running around taking better fights with skirmishers, and Liereyy is throwing away this game, losing so many villagers over here. This crossbowman over here in the attack, I think he could have finished that game. And he just threw them all with 1 misclick. He was trying to click under the tower, lost all his crossbowmen. And that looked very unfortunate, and Liereyy, his motivation and his spirit has to be so bad here. Look at that castle age time, 12 minutes difference. 10 villagers ahead still in the end for Liereyy. Ay, 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 ay. 4 match points for the Viper. Next map will be Continental, and that's another map where I have to favor the Viper heavily over the Viper. Over Liereyy here. He's not that experienced in mixed maps, I would say. Okay, so let's take a look. We now have no more hunts for the Viper. We have no Brits for Liereyy. So, now Continental. I think players will go for Japanese. What are other options? I think Japanese is the best option. Maybe Brits for the Viper, but unlikely. Celts would be a small option. Please draw the 9 games. No, we won't. Liereyy misses a lot of experience. Yes, That's true. I want to see Regicide Fortress. So do I. So guys, let's cross our fingers. Today, Liereyy beat Doubt on this very map, playing Japanese against Vikings. So he might do it again. Will be 5-1, someone says. We will see about that. Maybe next time Nikov or Viper, against Viper, please. I asked Nikov, he refused. What can I do? That's when Doubt had a huge advantage. Yeah, but still, he threw it. I'm crossing my fingers for Liereyy now. Maybe a good map. Continental can be. It's probably the most random map out of the map pool, I would say. Yeah. That last game was painful. First game was painful as well. The Viper just so good with comebacks. It's just brutal. So let's jump into the next game, guys. It will be. Let me check my Skype. Okay, so I asked them if we wanted to have another lobby, but it seems like the lags got a bit less, so it's all fine. Okay guys, let's jump into the next game. It will be game number 6. Never do math on stream. It will be Japanese War on Continental. And yeah, it looks a bit different than most Continental maps here. Let's take a look. We have the Viper again in the yellow trunks. And we might lose his first scout here. Liereyy, what is this? Oh, the bad start. Maybe, but not enough villagers there in the GC to do enough damage. Okay, and on the other side we have still the Viper with a very bad start here. Not having any food in the GC. On the other side we have Liereyy playing in the blue trunks again. And yeah, he's just going for the re. So nothing too special. Losing so much HP on the scout there, and yeah, knows that the next game that he loses means he's out of this show match and lost, and yeah, therefore calling a re is absolutely reasonable there, I would assume. Nikos is not even among top 3. Okay. That's up for debate for sure. Oh, guys, reading chat it's so tough sometimes. Like 60% of the chat is like pretty random. 30% is funny, entertaining, and sometimes brilliant, and 10% is just pure cancer. And that mixture isn't better in my chat than anywhere else. Feels entertaining, man. So now let's jump into the second try. No more Reese here in game number 6. We still have a Japanese war here on Continental. The Viper is going for a very unfortunate ball here. Needed to loom to just get that, and I'm not 100% sure if even that will be enough. And yeah, very unfortunate start for him again. Being out of Reese though means that early loom was kind of planned as anyways. Where's Liereyy going? Please don't tell me that he's always going for the corner dog. Looks a bit like it. And yes, he is. So the Viper will have a way better corner dog here. Again. And yeah, Liereyy with only one single deep fish. Did Viper re? Yes, he did re once. What map did he re? Chat can tell you. Items, indeed, yeah. Oh, Liereyy again! No! Oh, that hurts so much. Why did he lose the scout again? How did that happen? He just tried to follow the scout, then ran into the TC, and the Viper still with 100% of his scout. And yeah, there's no restart possible. And this might spell trouble for Liereyy here. He has the worst map. He has no scouting intel. He is down 4-1. No mental state to really win games here. And yeah, that hurts so much. The Viper, beautiful fish here at this side. And why is the fishing ship count not in there? No, it is back. Okay, maybe Liereyy. If he sees that here is a good water, he can redock, and then he has access to the beautiful Baltic. But on Continental. But yeah, okay. I think we may need to go into the point of view of Liereyy now, and what does he see? He sees a dead scout close to. Okay, he isn't crushing pop 25. Still looks like a crush. Trying to go for the next sheep. Oh, he is going for the next sheep. Ah, 98 food. Okay, mistakes were made this game. Okay, let's go into the point of view of the Viper. What are we doing here? That is not really a crush, knowing that he has a very big distance to the potential crush of Liereyy, who's not trying to wall the front a bit here. Is he really? Oh, and the Viper, beautiful redock here. And remember, Japanese fish is better and stronger. Like, fishing ships are stronger and more efficient. And let's see, where's Liereyy? Oh, Liereyy is getting to the perfect spot, so that's good for him. Guys, slowly I'm getting hope. Like, okay, let's not talk about that dog, but let's talk about that dog coming up here. And let's hype it a bit. Because if Liereyy is going for the... No, don't. That could be the very worst. Okay, that's good that the Viper actually gets one of the sheep, because that means Liereyy should know about the scout here. Liereyy might lose that villager. No. And I was trying to hype the comeback with that villager, and he's trying to get the... Oh, at least he gets the dog up, but still. Okay, that was a nice focus on the dog there, but... not. At one point I was thinking like, okay, couldn't he just pull his scout to fight against this scout because he's feudal age? But yeah, then I remember my last facepalm 6 minutes earlier. So, and now the Viper knows, okay, this guy is rushing on this side very aggressively, just pulling back the fishing ship. Look at that, it's 11 fishing ship against 4, which aren't actually working at this very moment. The Viper has complete intel, can scout all the villagers. Let's see, maybe you can even find some low ones to pick off. We might see what Liereyy... Liereyy not even having enough food to keep up constant villager production. And where is he sending his... Oh no, he's sending the jellies to the wrong place. No, building a new fishing ship, that's at least something. What is the Viper doing? Oh! Masterpiece! Masterpiece! Let's spam the chat. Grass MP. It's a masterpiece. What a beautiful wall off here. And yeah, therefore we can't see Liereyy attacking this fish because he's walling off the side. Maybe we even wanted to see some stone walls here. And yeah, so Viper now, double bit X, fletching coming in. And yeah, look at that uncontested beautiful fish here, 12 fishing ship. Yeah, Lierey's catching up. He has 7 fishing ship here as well. But yeah, he will be up so much later. Now even snaking that villager I was checking a bit earlier before. And that village, that scout alone got 2 villagers now. And now it's 1 against 1 get. He's even fletching for the Viper. Let's take a look. Liereyy 200 food. The Viper looking at a strong 600, now getting the market up, and that's all looking good. Thanks for the masterpiece spam, guys. Really like the support. So now Liereyy trying to catch up with the fishing ship, and in the long run his fish is better. So his 8 fishing ship in like 2 minutes will be better than the 12 fishing ship of the Viper for sure. And the Viper still very late with his market. Now going for the next. Selling stone, buying food. And Liereyy is trying to go for some aggression. He's going for fletching as well. But the Viper will have enough. Galley's out, or will he? We'll have 3 pretty soon. And Miguel hosting. Thank you so much. And trying to micro back here is Liereyy, but so is the Viper. It's 4 against 3 galleys, but shorter reinforcement lines for... Or lines is a bit too much because it's only 1 dock. Basically he's producing out of maybe 2. And Liereyy is producing out of 3, probably. How did the Viper sneak 1 galley around here? Trying to do some damage against the fishing ship and still not noticed by Liereyy. Liereyy a bit in shambles here. Let's take a look at his food count, 500, so he will click up at reasonable time. But yeah, still full control for the Viper. He does not need to wall at all here. Through... Oh, actually he can't wall the middle because he's not connected to the middle. So that's actually the only passing. And Liereyy doesn't know that. Look at that move! We have the Viper now transferring all his galleys and all his fishing ship to this other side. Another villager coming in and building another dock. I want to see a villager come in and wall this off with some stone walls, and then he has all his fishing ship and all his galleys at that side. Another masterpiece spam, please, guys. This is incredible. How is this guy so creative? How is he doing those moves? And yeah, just trotting around with this enemy. Liereyy trying to slowly crawl his way and trying to take the fights, and the Viper is just like, holla, see you, and it's just running around getting the better fish, and now with the war galley upgrade can take the perfect fights here. And yeah, I'm only missing the rewall. That would have been like the nail in the coffin here. And now even warning one village out. Liereyy finally clicking up, but that's a solid 3 minutes later than the Viper. He was now going for war galleys, he's going for fire ship, and has killed a nice fish. It's still 12 to 8 fish, so that's reasonable, but yeah, being killed here at the front, and Lierey's motivation. Oh, even the demolition ship! We're seeing everything this game! And yeah, now all the galleys going down. Kills, that's 14 to 3 in this game, and it's a Japanese war. It's so tough to even get kills. Oh, getting up to 15 and 3, and this game is getting more and more ridiculous. Another dog coming in, not the greatest fish here for Liereyy. He's trying to stay on water, and yeah, I'm not sure what the plan of this villager is. And the Viper now continuing to snipe some more galleys, going in for the patrol. And yeah, just continuing to go for the great fish. Bot Canary coming in, both saw another TC, even having University out here. And yeah, just getting some more damage done. And I wouldn't be surprised if I missed the landing with 4 monasteries being up at the same time as well. But yeah, just microing back beautifully here. Maybe the galley moves down. Oh no, small win for Liereyy here. But yeah, the aggression will just continue. Ballistics now coming in for the Viper as well. And yeah, just such a tough spot for Liereyy. Still he has some fishing ship. Yeah, he's going for 3 docks, maybe even 4, going for war galleys. Maybe he can fight something in that very tight choke area here. Bot Canary war galleys, and he has a lot of tanky fishing ship here as well. Maybe he can take a very favorable engagement. That's a very tight area. But the Viper is pushing, and he's pushing strong. Fire ships at the front, war galleys behind, even some great movements. More ship going down here. He's trying to take the fight, trying to move back, and I think Liereyy will hold this for now. But still, fishing ship count now 2 to 12. And the Viper is continuing to harass even more at the front. The Viper easy pullback, annoying here at the front at the same time. And Liereyy, he isn't playing bad, but the Viper just outsmarting him. Had a better map at the start for sure. Agreed. And Liereyy had very unfortunate, yeah, just playing it blind against a guy who can scout everything, can kill villagers. You always have to be so aware. And Liereyy is now pushing out though. The Viper, what is he controlling? He has galleys over here. He's over here. He's fighting at the front. Liereyy now even needs to invest into outposts. Should be taking a good engagement here. Should have more. Also ballistics against no ballistics. But he's getting some damage done. The Viper now going for full water though, adding a 4th dock on that side. And remember, we have a 5th and 6th dock here. So 6 dock production again soon to be for the Viper, trying to take a fight a bit earlier than he should, if you ask me. But he's just trying to make it take advantage of ballistics against no ballistics. Trying to have a runner here, and yeah, he's not taking any damage and is chasing, and he's chasing good. So no TC here for Liereyy. Points are just brutal. 3 TCs for Liereyy, and I mean no extra TC obviously. Now Lierey's staying a bit for too long, losing more galleys, and GG for Liereyy here. And we have a very one-sided series. I was trying to put up the greatest show match of all times, but not with the Viper. Just smashing down the number 1 Ruby 1v1 player. At least that's what he was like 1 week ago. Liereyy. And just smashing him. What a very strong performance here by the Viper. And we need to come up with a handicap for this guy. Food income just enormous. Wood technology like this castle age timing. He was so ballsy with Slate feudal age timing. And yeah, very nice defensive map. Look at that. Still only Palisade wall. Totally scared. Was Liereyy. Very tight map, and beautiful play here by the Viper. And sadly, we will not see Regicide Fortress Baltic and Arabia for the 2nd time being played. Interesting stuff. Ay.